Hi everyone. Good morning. It's a good day here in the studio. I'm excited. It's the final 3 days of the Toronto Outdoor Art Exhibition. So we're still going strong. There's still 450-ish artists that are working really hard to make this an awesome event for all of you guys. So if you want to see all of the excitement, then follow Toronto Outdoor Art on Facebook and Instagram, and check out all of our profiles on toaf.ca, and then you can browse all of the artwork that is available. I will also put a link to my profile when I post this video, and then you can see all of the pieces that I have up there. And the pieces behind me, let me show you what we have today, because I'll be talking about these a little bit. There we go. I changed my wall for you guys. So we have 4 whole new pieces. And all of these are available on my profile at the Toronto Outdoor Art Exhibition. So first of all, let me talk about this one. Let me show you a little bit closer. Can you guys guess where this is? Because a lot of people can't guess. Everybody else thinks it's London or somewhere else in Europe. Especially because of this building's over here. But maybe if you're in Canada, they might be familiar to you. This is actually a piece of Ottawa. It's called Dance With Me because of these 2 people right here. I always feel that they're just about to start maybe a tango or something. I don't know. That was what I was thinking anyway when I was creating this piece. And then right here in the corner, there's this very cute little red car. Look at her. She's so jealous. At least in my mind she is. I think she's really jealous of this lady over here, because she'd like to take a dance with this guy. He looks nice, don't you think? So yeah, this is Dance With Me. It's a 24 by 36 inch piece. And then right next to it, right here, we're going to travel all the way from Ottawa to Kyoto in Japan. Kyoto is really special to me. I love Kyoto. Kyoto is such a beautiful city. There's really no place like it, I find. I mean, there's so many cities in Japan, but Kyoto is just something else. And to me, I have this obsession with Japan right now. I've told you guys, like, of course, I lived there for 3 years, and right now for me, painting Japan is a way to keep it really close to my heart, because I miss it very much. So pieces like these are especially dear to me right now. Let me tell you a little bit about Kyoto. This is Kyoto Tower, and as you can see, this looks like, that's the funny thing, because Kyoto is known for its temples and all the really traditional Japanese buildings, and that's quite a distinct area in Kyoto. But Kyoto also has like a downtown area that has this normal, regular, modern buildings. And Kyoto Tower is actually, it's close to Kyoto Station, which is fairly well-known building in Japan. It's by this famous designer. I'm not quite sure what his name is. It escapes me now. But yeah, it's a well-known landmark in Japan. And then we have the rickshaw where they walk around with people who are looking at all the buildings and stuff. And I find the cabs in Kyoto are so cute. This is actually the actual color of that cab. And I don't know, there's something about the shape of this car that really tickles me. And this building over here is really cool. This is a bridge. It goes over a river, which bridges do, obviously. But it's really cool because there's all these restaurants that are, especially on the other side of the bridge, there's all these restaurants on the river. And it's not very common to have a terrace in Japan because people don't really like to be outside very much. But here you can actually go and eat outside and have a view of the river, and especially at night because they have all these lights and everything. It's really cool. So This piece is called Terrific Traffic because, come on, guys, that car is pretty terrific. And it's sort of how traffic in Japan can be sometimes. Only it's usually a lot busier. And then this here is it's called a hanko. It's a Japanese stamp that is my signature, and it conveys sort of the meaning of artist abroad. Although there's not many people who can read it even in Japan because it's old-fashioned kanji that it's written in. So it was made by a friend of mine, and she promised me that was what it said. So I'm going to go with that. And then over here, we're traveling from Japan to awesome New York. I love this piece. It's called Navigating New York, and to me, it really conveys that frantic feel of navigating this city because it can be quite crazy. And I love this city. Oh, and this piece, like you have to see the textures here. It's really cool. I love the textures here. This is one of my favorite textures. It came out so nice with the white paint and everything. I really like it. Oh, now you can see it good in the light. There we go. I really love New York City. It's really cool that I'm back in Canada now, and I'm actually excited to be only 6 hours away from New York. We used to drive it quite often. Right now, of course, it's a little difficult, but I hope that soon we'll be able to cross the border again and visit this awesome city because that would be really cool. Every time I go to New York, I'm so excited. It's such a vibrant place, and I can't help myself. Even after, I think I've been to New York about 6 or 7 times now, and even still, I have to take all of the photos when I'm there, and especially the yellow cabs. There's just something about that pop of yellow rushing down the street. It's so exciting. And I don't know what it is with cabs in general, but they have these really cool shapes, I find. I don't know why they're more interesting to me than just a regular car, but it might be the color too, that they just really pop, and they're so iconic, right? So yeah, I just really, really like New York. I really hope we can get back to traveling there soon because it's such an exciting city to go to. So in the meantime, I have this piece to keep me company and to remind me of all the awesomeness. All the cool buildings are there. If you look at this piece, I sort of pulled all of the elements of New York and condensed them together to give you this sort of memory of my time in this city. It gives you all of New York in one view, which I really, really like. And then finally, this piece is actually new in my profile because I sold the other one. So we added this one. So can anybody guess where this is? Anybody? It's in Holland. It's my home. It's very close to, actually, it's a small city. It's called Leiden, and it's very close to where my parents live. So I've been here many, many times. Although it's odd because even in Holland, I moved around a lot. I was born in Amsterdam, and even in Amsterdam, I moved like, I don't know, 3-4 times. So I don't really have like that childhood home feel. I don't know, and maybe like a precursor of my life as an expat or something. I don't know. And then when I was in, gosh, when was this? I think I was still in high school. We moved from Amsterdam to Almere, which is actually in the center of the country. We have this province that used to be water. It used to be part of an inner sea, which they closed off by building a dike, which we do in Holland. And then they made it into a new province, and that's where I lived for a while. And then after that, the year I graduated from high school, we moved to this really teeny tiny village near the coast I don't know if you're familiar with Holland, but it's close to Schiphol Airport, and it's very close to where the flowers grow, where you see those iconic images of Holland with all of those flower fields. That's where my parents live now, which is really, really awesome. And I'm hoping that I can go back in over Christmas, because I haven't seen them for 3 years, and that's way too long not to see your parents. I honestly. So this piece over here, it's really special to me because it gives me that feeling of home. So I'm really happy that it's up in my studio right now. I'm going to enjoy that. I will show it to you a little closer. Let me see, because there's some awesome textures in here as well. And oh my gosh, the architecture in Holland is amazing. And I never knew this. When I was little, I didn't appreciate this at all. But now that I've been away for a while, I'm so in awe with the architecture in Holland. I just love going out with my camera whenever I'm there and just picking a city and walking around and exploring and seeing all of the awesomeness that I didn't appreciate when I was living there. And this is a pretty normal like street scene in Holland, where people are biking and walking, because that's what we do. Actually, a friend of mine, she moved to Holland recently, and she was like, yeah, I can't go anywhere because I don't have a car. And I was like, that's not really an excuse anymore, because you're in Holland now and we commute by bicycle. And she does have a bike, so she's gonna have to learn to use that for her commute. We actually, and that's what I miss here. I don't have a bike right now, but I used to, and I want to get one again. And then when I'm going back to Holland, I'm going to buy these really old-fashioned, like, they're called them fietstassen. They're bike bags which go on the back of your bike, and they're linen, and they're really big. But you can put so much stuff in there. You can just go to the grocery store and do like a week's worth of groceries and put them on your bicycle and bring them home. So that's what I want. That's my plan for when I go to Holland next time. I'm gonna buy these bags for my bike. And I'm hoping they have them in a cute color, because when I was young, they were like blue or gray or black, but I'd really like pink ones or something. So maybe I can find them. When I find them, I'll show them to you guys. I'll post a picture, but that's a ways away because Christmas is not here yet. We're still in the middle of July, and we're celebrating art. So yeah, do I have anything else to show you? I don't know. Let me go over these pieces one more time. They're all available in my profile at the Toronto Outdoor Art Exhibition. And then there's more there as well. I'll be I'll do one more live for the show. I think I planned it on Sunday at 10 a.m. and I'll do it on Instagram. Just to show you, because there's 2 more pieces that are in the show that I haven't shown you yet. So I'll show them to you then and talk about those 2 a little bit more. And then, yeah, that's about it for today. I'm going to go back to work because I have a whole bunch of work waiting for me right here in the studio. I'm doing some revamping on my website, which is always time consuming. And then I am actually working on a commission piece, which is really exciting and really, it makes me really happy because it's a piece of Japan and I'm working with Japanese paper. So I'll post a little bit about that like a little bit later when after the clients have seen it, because obviously they're kind of want to see it first. But I'll post about that later. And then, yeah, I wish all you guys a super happy weekend and a wonderful day. And please, please, please check out the Toronto Outdoor Art Fair. Check out all of the awesome artists that are there. Check out my profile. All these pieces are looking for a wonderful new forever home. So if you feel like adopting one, then that would make me really happy because they're special to me, but I also hope that they will become special to someone else, and they can enrich your life too. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back on Sunday. Bye guys.